I'm Max, and I'm studying politics for A-level. First things first, you do not need to know a lot initially about politics to do politics for an A-level. Apart from watching BBC News every so often or listening to my parents talk at dinner about political situations, I had very little knowledge of politics, especially not American politics. Now I study politics for both the USA side and the UK side. In order to do politics at an A-level, you must read around the subject. For example, my teachers often recommend that we read a book on something we are studying, some articles and different viewpoints, and also listen to podcasts and newspapers. This may sound like a lot, however this is most of the course, as unlike other subjects, politics is forever changing, and the new things that happen, such as the recent American election or Brexit talks in the UK, is all stuff that we learn about in a lot of depth. For me, this is what makes politics my favourite subject. I would often find it slightly boring sometimes to learn about things at GCSE that, apart from my exam, didn't feel relevant to me, but politics is the opposite. I believe to a certain extent everyone should have a political education at A-level, because as the future generation, in the coming years our votes will hold a lot of power, and it is important that we are educated properly on what we are voting for. Politics builds on many of the skills that those of you who are doing history for GCSE will be developing. Here is some information on what the Edexcel course entails. There is up-to-date engagement with the latest developments in the world of politics, which is why the subject is fast-moving and dynamic. For Edexcel A-level, you will study the UK government, where you will learn about the makeup of the UK government and the different parts of it in great detail. This includes the Constitution, Parliament, the Prime Minister and government, relations between the branches, democracy and participation, political parties, electoral systems, voting behaviour and the media. You will also learn about the US political system or global politics. US politics is the one I find more interesting, as it is often easier to look at the difficulties another country faces politically than your own, and therefore it is more entertaining. On top of this, a lot of the political situations in America, such as the recent election, sometimes feel like reality TV, as we discuss the insults thrown about in different debates, whereas the UK have a somewhat polite manner in contrast. So for US politics, we learn about the Constitution, pressure groups, political parties, Congress, the Supreme Court, presidency, elections, race and ethnicity. You will also study an ideology for the UK government that will be on either anarchism, ecologism, feminism, multiculturalism or nationalism. I have not yet learnt that part of the course, as I will be doing it next year, but from what I have heard, that is where we are going to be able to personalise our opinions and look at different views on an ideology, and therefore in the assessment we can be more opinion based. I really recommend politics. I think it's a great subject, and I wasn't really sure about starting a new subject because I've been learning GCSE subjects that even if I didn't find them easy, I had more knowledge of them than a new subject like politics. But I'm very glad that I did choose politics, as it's something that I'm really interested in. And even if you just want to give it a go, I highly recommend it, because it's just very, very interesting, and everything you're doing relates to things that are going on in the world and affect all of us. So I really recommend politics as an A-level choice.